Hey there, first grade. How's everybody doing today? And welcome back to another remote learning math lesson with Mr. Enzi. Today, we are going to practice our art skills as we draw some pictures to represent some number stories. And for today's remote learning lesson, you are going to need your math journal. So you're going to make sure you have that ready to go because I'm about to shrink myself into the corner. Today we are going to be doing grade 1, lesson 3.4, representing a number story. And this is our open response math problem for our unit. So you are going to want to get your math journal and you are going to want to open up to page number 27. At the top of page 27, it has the words girls and boys. So if you're not on page 27 yet, hit that pause button on this video so that you can get there because I'm ready to continue. So page 27 talks about girls and boys. And here's what you have to do. You're going to draw a picture of some girls and boys. That's it. Draw a picture of some girls and boys. Now, when you're done drawing your picture, if you keep going down that journal page, it's going to ask you, how many children did you draw in all? And you're going to write that number. So how many children did you draw in all? But then it asks you to fill in the number model. Let's see. Fill in the number model to show what you drew. Blank girls plus blank boys equals blank children in all. So, here's what your job is. Hit the pause button. Go ahead and draw a picture of some girls and boys. Finish the bottom of page 27, and when you are done all of that, press play so that the video will continue. All right, first grade, go ahead and hit that pause button as we draw some girls and boys. All right, first grade, I finished my drawing, and I hope you finished yours too. Let's take a look at mine. Mine says, draw a picture of some girls and boys. And there they are. I have some girls on the top and some boys on the bottom. How many children did I draw in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I drew 7 children. 4 girls plus 3 boys equals 7 children in all. 4 girls plus 3 boys equals 7 children in all. Now, this is an interesting problem. We call this an open response. That's because there's more than one answer. You probably drew something different than I did. So let's take a look at some of the possible answers you could have had. So we learned that Mr. Enzi had 4 girls and 3 boys in his picture. 4 plus 3 equals 7. How many girls and how many boys did you have in your picture? I hear Somebody said 2 girls and 2 boys. 2 plus 2 more equals 4. What else could you have drawn? Oh, somebody said 3 girls and 5 boys. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Lots of different answers for this problem. What else could you have drawn? Oh, somebody said 2 girls and 3 boys. 2 plus 3 equals 5 children in all. Now you could have had a different answer also. As long as you did the number model correct, then you solved this problem. Awesome job. You can go ahead and close your journal. Today in your Seesaw activity, you are going to be doing a math open response. Now, an open response means that there's lots of ways to solve and answer a math problem. Just like the one we did with girls and boys. There were lots of different ways we could have solved that. Now, whenever you complete an open response, you get scored a little differently. You get scored using 4 points. If you score 0 points, that means you did not try to solve the problem. In first grade, every mathematician tries. That's a good thing. For an open response, you can score a 1 if you tried to solve the problem, but your answer is incorrect. You were stumped. You can also score a 2 if most of your answer is correct, but your explanation is hard to follow. I like to say that your answer is a little fuzzy. I don't quite understand it. And then you can score a 3 if your answer is correct and your explanation is awesome. So in first grade, many students will score a 2. And every once in a while, we get a student who scores a 3. Let's see what your open response is going to be. It's called Birds in a Tree. There were 9 birds sitting in a tree. Some birds flew away. 5 birds stayed. How many birds flew away? You're going to draw a picture of the story. You're probably going to want to draw a tree and some birds are staying and some birds are flying away because it tells us in the story. And then you're going to write your answer. Blank birds flew away. And then for number 2, write a number model for the story. How did you find the answer? What's the number model? All right, my first grade mathematicians, it's time for you to do the open response. I can't wait to see how smart you are. Go ahead and get started, and I'll see you real soon.